So, Streezy, the unlikely critic. And I know I generally don't do story times, but I spent 300 and something pounds on an Uber. Like, what is wrong with me? How, Sway? How? Like, I know you're thinking, how the hell does anybody spend more than 300 pounds on an Uber? Let me tell you. Let me get comfortable if we can be here for a second. So, let me set the scene for you. It's a beautiful day in Leeds. If you know English weather, you know that you have to take advantage of those sunny days. You do, because you never know when the next one's gonna come. So, I pull up to my homegirl's house, and I'm telling you, she's a terrible, terrible influence. Because, like most Bermudians, she likes to drink. It just is what it is. So, I'm sitting off. She brings me something slight or whatever, having a beverage, and then more Bermudians start showing up. As more Bermudians start showing up, bust out a deck of cards, start talking shit, having a laugh or whatever, cracking jokes. It's a good time. So, start playing Crazy Eights with teams, right? So, the losing team has to take a shot, of course, as Bermudians love to drink. I start playing, lose 2 games back to back. I'm telling my partner she's acting like a trash bag, because she was. No cap. But, he just didn't, sometimes you just ain't got the card. You lose, we take our shots. So I come off the table for a minute and then let somebody else get in. So I go back on the table, have a new partner, and I win, 2 games in a row. So that's cool. So after a while, I call it quits. And before I knew it, the bad influence is back. She just came back. She's talking about shots. Now by this point, I'm like 4 shots in. So it's her birthday, celebrating her birthday. So I'm like, all right, cool. So by this point, I've had about 6, 7 shots. I've had 3 beers. I am trashed. Like, I don't drink like I used to. You know what I mean? I've gotten healthier, vegan, all this good stuff. So I don't drink like that. So I am trashed. And when I mean, like, I'm only woe and I'm sleep, like out like a light. My alarm goes off because I set an alarm. I wanted to make sure that I knew what time I had to get myself together to go to the train station. So I wake up, I go and collect my bag, hop in an Uber. No, this is not the 300-pound Uber that I'm telling you about. This is just the lovely guy who took me to the train station. So I get on this train, right? And all I have to do is get on the train. I don't have to do anything else. It's like I get on the train, there's some kids, they're noisy. I was like, I don't feel like dealing with that. So I moved to another car. So I get in that car and like sit down and I'm crashed all over again. So I wake up a little bit and I hear him saying King's Cross, which is really the station that I needed to go to. And I wasn't sure if they said like you need to change here for King's Cross or whatever. But I get off the train. So I get off the train and I'm outside looking like, what the fuck's the other train? Like, what am I doing? And then I realize I was not supposed to get off the train. Now I'm like, oh, I can't believe this. Like, why did I get off the train? Like, I literally had one job. One, stay on the fucking train. Anyway, so I try and go back inside and I'm like, the train's going. I don't know why I didn't wait for another train. But in my drunken state, I messaged my shorty. I'm like, babe, I fucked up. Like, and I was just like, you know what? I gotta get back to London tonight because of the fact that I have an exam the next day. I have a FLIR exam. And here I am drunk in East Jesus nowhere. Have no clue where I am, by the way. Not even sure. So I get an Uber. So I get in this Uber. Right? Guy's lovely. By the time he pulls out of the station, I am crashed. Like, oh. Right? So I guess we're driving along. I wake up at some point. It's like, you alright? I say, yeah, I'm alright. He said, do you want a bathroom break? Because it's a long ride. I should have known it was going downhill from there. Anyway, so I go to the bathroom, have a tinkle, come back in the car, fast asleep all over again. I wake up, finally home, like just relieved to kind of be back in London because I knew I had this exam, can't miss it. 3 hours and 45 minutes later. So yeah, 3 hours and 46 minutes later, I get out of the taxi, thank the guy for the ride, whatever. Get upstairs, get myself ready for bed. So I wake up in the morning about 6 a.m., get myself together. So I'm doing my morning phone check, and I see the email receipt. 311 pounds and 19 pence.
Oh man!
With tip. Woof. So, needless to say, I will not be doing something so foolish again. A few words of advice though. Don't drink with Bermudians. 2, if you are gonna drink with Bermudians, make sure you have a solid meal. Eat more than once that day. Be properly prepared. 3, call somebody for assistance before being foolish with your wallet. Don't squander it away. Or call a friend. And honestly, I should have called my boo, and she would have told me, get your dumb drunk ass on the next train and stop being reckless. Which I probably, and you know what, honestly, it's stressing me out just thinking about it. Like, I got it good. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what the hell's going on with my life and how I need to get together. Stay word.